everyone, Ryan here. I'm out here in the shop. Check this noisy Turbo 500 going, trying to heat it up. It's a little chilly out. I'm gonna kind of start you halfway through my project that I've been working on. It's a four-wheel drive K10. This is pretty awesome truck, pretty solid. I was kind of been trying to do these little videos and kind of our progress to date as we're working on stuff, and I just haven't been able to do it, you know, trying to work on it, get it going, plus film and all that stuff. I just rather just take the time and do it, and half the time I forget to even try to video things. So I'll kind of give you a rundown of what I got. Most of you kind of seen, heard everything. So I bought this truck about 5 years ago. It's a 78 K10 Cheyenne. I got it, didn't have the hood on it. I can post pictures of that later. Didn't have a windshield, but it had been sitting in a shop for about 20 years was what I gathered. Didn't have a motor in it either. So I have since I put my small block in it. I used to race dirt track cars, and so it's a 355 with a dirt track cam. It's got some headwork and stuff done to it. It's kind of ugly looking, but it's a brand new motor. You know, everything's just kind of fitted in here. It's permanent position. I have a brand new, well, not brand new, but a Sniper EFI that eventually I'll put on it and do a bunch of other stuff, but I keep getting sidetracked on other things like, oh, let's go ahead and address the wiring and all that stuff that the mice got into, and like the heater was completely thrashed. And the worst of this truck was the interior. Got the seat over there. It's all gutted out. It's actually a really solid truck. I had a little bit of rust right here in the cab corner, so I was able to kind of patch that. It's kind of ugly, so don't judge, but you know, it'll get the job done. It's sealed. I've got all this random holes that somebody decided to, who knows, put amps and subs and all kind of stereo equipment and just use sheet metal screws and everything. So I got to patch all those up. I got a bunch of random holes like this. You know, I don't know what's going on here, but somebody looks like they kind of took a cutting torch to it and cut a bunch of random holes and then tried to weld it up with who knows what. But I just got a bunch of little things I need to patch. But my plan is to get this interior completely cleaned up, get it painted, get the dash painted. I got all the wirings out of it now. I've got a brand new wiring harness. It's over here from Speedway. Don't mind my garbage, I gotta organize, but I went and bought this brand new 22 circuit wiring harness that is actually everything on it's GM, you know, color coded for GM and stuff. So I've got all of that. I will put that in eventually. I keep finding little things, and I don't like to half-ass anything, so I kind of just want to work from the ground up, so to speak, try to get it best I can and to my ability. You know, most of you that know me, we have had a kid in the last 7 months. She's actually 7 months old now. So, but anyway, so this is what I got going on. I'm trying to get the interior done. My goal is to get everything all cleaned up. You know, some sealed up mainly for water and stuff. Get any rust and stuff that's in here killed. Underneath the cab's really good shape. You know, they decided to cut some awesome 6x9s in there, you know, so eventually I'll address that. But if I can get the floor done, get it painted, get it cleaned up, you know, dynamat it, everything, then I can run the wiring, and then I can get this thing back running again and hopefully get back to where I was before I started. It does run. I haven't had a chance to drive it. It is licensed. The body on this thing is really straight, a few little dings, but for the most part, this is how the truck came. You know, it's solid. The bed is full of junk, but it is clean. I'll have to probably get a new hood because somebody decided to give it a couple ooga-doogas and, you know, bend it mainly on that other side without oiling the hinges. So that will need to be addressed. But since I have put a new windshield in it, got the hood back on it, got the motor in it, The radiator is sort of in it. It's sitting there, but I need to build brackets and all that, and got a lot of work to do. The biggest thing on this is I did have to take the gearbox off when I didn't have the motor in, and on the frame I had a crack in there, and so I bought the plate to reinforce all that, welded it all up, got the steering box back on it. You know, that's pretty much where we're at now. So I've been trying to get this interior done. If I can get the interior done, cleaned up, and put back together, then hopefully, you know, with the heater and stuff, I want to get some sort of aftermarket heater HVAC system for it instead of just going back for the stock, because I gotta spend money on it, might as well do it fancy. But yeah, so this is it. I'll kind of keep you guys posted and kind of go from there. So hope you enjoy it, and this is my shit box that I'm working on. All right, so I finally got all the metal and stuff in the cab of the truck all welded up, got all the holes fixed. Kind of showing here. Apologize for the filming quality. Tried to find my GoPros and I can't find one of them. The other one decided to not work. So anyway, like I said before, I had a bunch of just random big holes. There was a huge hole like that big around there. This was all rusted out and starting to get some cancer. Luckily it was rusting from the inside out, so I didn't have to really do anything underneath it. Just needed to get it taken care of before it got worse. There was a big hole right here in the floor. Not sure what happened there. It looked like maybe a fence post or something tried to make its way up through the cab. I don't know. Looking at the roof, I'll have to show you guys later. There's a bunch of scratches. It looks like this truck has been through a chain link fence at one time. So, but the rest of the body and stuff's actually in really good shape. So anyway, got all the little holes and stuff addressed. I got a few little things I got to fix, but I think for the most part, I'm just going to use all metal on everything. Just kind of patch everything up, make it look somewhat decent. Main thing is make it sealed. I've got a layer of Osco tonight. I'm sitting on it, let it sit overnight. I'll come back tomorrow, get it all clean, wiped down, address a few bad little spots so they don't look horrible, and then I'm going to paint the floor itself with the basically it's Pour 15. It's rust laser. I don't know, it's some weird name, but I can show you guys that later. But my goal is to just get this sealed up, get it cleaned up, get the rust done, stopped, and then I can, once it's painted, like I said, go through, I can Dynamat, sorry, covered the dust and everything else. So go through, put the Dynamat on. Once the Dynamat's in, then I can go through and get all the wiring and stuff done. First thing I need to do, well, there's lots of first things, but once I get the floor all done, sealed, painted, debating what I want to do with the dash. You know, it looks like somebody had just the Hanyak radio system somewhere in there. It looks like crap. I don't know if I'm going to patch in a new panel. I got to figure that out, but I want to sand the dash, and I don't know if I'm going to stick with the original blue like it is. I'm probably going to, just because it's easier to kind of spot in, make it look better. Thought about doing a charcoal just because I really like dark interior, especially on like a blue and white truck. You know, I was thinking the jams and stuff, paint the outside color, but the inside I was just going to do, you know, I've already got a black dash pad for it. Got to get new door panels because these ones are garbage. The seat has been infested with mice and rats, so eventually I'll address the seat. Headliner needs replaced, but I'm debating if I want to either stick with the blue on the dash or if I want to paint it a charcoal. But you know, I'll probably do like a black carpet and stuff. But I think a little bit of blue on the dash would help kind of make the interior pop, especially with the black accents. But yeah, so a really cool truck. I'm excited for it. I just want to get it on the road. You know, it's not doing me any good just sitting here in the shop, taking up time, space, all that stuff. You know, it runs, drives, you know, we've gone through the running gear on it at least, put new brakes, all that stuff on it. I got quite a bit of mechanical stuff I need to address once I get the wiring and stuff back on. You know, like I said, at this point, I'm just tired of wasting time and, you know, trying to figure out how to do this. If I want to, you know, do it the right way, take the time, or just get it done, get it on the road and enjoy it and play with it. So, especially with my new little girl and my wife, it'd be fun to throw them in the truck and take them down go cruising and stuff. You know, the little girl's getting bigger, so you know, it'll be kind of a fun project, and hopefully maybe down the road it'll be a project for both of us. So anyway, it's gonna be fun. Kind of to get it out and show you guys some more information, videos, all that jazz, and exhaust and everything else I'm doing. So anyway, take care.